This is Dick Allen, class of 1978 undergraduate school and class of 1981 in the law school. I came to Seton Hall because for a few different reasons. Number one, it was close, but that's just an accident of geography. I came to Seton Hall because of its breadth of programs. Back in the mid-'70s, things were a little bit different than they are today. And I was concerned about having choice. And I thought Seton Hall gave me choice. Again, I was a high school kid. I didn't know much about the various colleges in the area. I wasn't going to travel, so it was kind of a choice between Fairleigh Dickinson, Seton Hall, St. Peter's, the state schools, and I thought Seton Hall was just a superior choice all around. When I was here, what type of clubs was I involved in? When I was here on campus between 74 and 78, I wasn't too active on the campus. I got involved with some of the commuter groups because I was a commuter at the time. I spent a lot of time in my hometown in various activities, and so I didn't have a lot of time to spend in activities on campus. I was involved with some of my friends' activities. One of the guys I know played football, and I don't know if very many people can say that anymore. Went to some of the Seton Hall football games. When the sport got canceled, we would go to the basketball games, which were mainly on campus at the time, in Walsh Auditorium, is what we called the gym at the time. I also remember going to concerts and similar activities, but I was not involved in any clubs or fraternities. My favorite Seton Hall memory is a strange one. It kind of revolves. It's sort of two different memories at two different times, so I can't really choose. One of them was in 1989, 11 years after I got out of school, when the basketball team went to the Final Four. Before it got to the Final Four, during the early part of the season, the team played Georgetown at the Meadowlands. And for the first time I'd ever seen 20,000 people screaming for Seton Hall. And that was pretty cool. But the other memory, which was back when I was on campus, was a professor, it's very strange, professor named Richard Connors, and having a class and having just, he was such a gentleman, and just having a class with him in political science. I can't remember one of 3 or 4 that I had taken with him, and just what a good teacher he was, and just the atmosphere of the class. Again, I was a commuter, so I was running in and out a lot. So I didn't have a lot of on-campus activities, but Dr. Connors and his classes were kind of cool. Well, since I graduated, I've kept a little busy. I went to the law school, graduated 3 years later. Then I started to practice law. Was involved still in community activities, got elected to council in our town, served 6 years there, got a job with a state senator in New Jersey, served about 7 years with him. Basically practiced law, and then a few years later I got married, and then I had children. I have 2 children, Richie and Claire, and that's pretty much right now as I worry about my children and my mother. If I was advising a student entering Seton Hall today, I would say first and foremost, you got to do your work. Whatever it takes, do something you like and do it well. Really doesn't make any difference what it is, as long as it's something that has some substance to it, and is something that you like to do. Do it well. Second thing is, get more involved on campus than I was. Be there as much as you can. Be with your student friends, the professors. Get more active, and that's where you can get a great deal of networking done. You can get a great deal of fun, because that's what it's all about when you're 18, 19, 20, 21. Meeting people, having a good time, and learning not only from books, but from interaction with professors, administrators, faculty. You'll learn good things, and you'll meet good people, and you'll meet some louses, whether they're on the faculty, they're in the administration, or they're just walking around the campus. You'll learn to differentiate from them. Open your eyes and ears and soak it all in. And just be involved, stay involved, and be proud of what you're doing. My time at Seton Hall was a great time because I actually enjoyed school. Some people think I'm nuts, but I actually enjoyed school. And I enjoyed the undergraduate school and I enjoyed the law school. And very frankly, I wish I could go back. There's an old saying, if you could do at 20, if you could do at 50 what you could do at 20, and if you know at 20 what you know at 50, you'd be really ahead of the game. So I would really wish I could go back because I had a great time.